Are you dating / talking to anyone? What's up, guys? So today is a new day. Today's vlog is going to be a sit down chit chat, no makeup, spilling tea vlog. You guys know sometimes I do the questions I've avoided vlogs on this channel. Well, that is what I'm doing today. Today I'm going to be answering savage questions that I've never answered before. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Twitter. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, it's linked down below. Before I jump into the questions, I want to give a big shout out to MVC's new series Rise for sponsoring this video. Not only is the cast incredible, like, I mean, so much talent. It follows a lot of important things that happen just growing up and when you're in high school. I know a lot of you guys are currently in high school or middle school and you guys are growing up and figuring your life out. I, for one, as a 21-year-old girl, am definitely still discovering who I am, figuring out what I like, trying my best to surround myself with positive people. I feel like when you're in high school, the big thing is to learn to fit in, try to be around the cool kids. I love that the show touches on serious topics that happen throughout high school and just growing up. Even though I was homeschooled, I definitely went through a lot of struggles growing up as a teenager. When I was like 16, 17, I was definitely figuring out who I was, as I still am as a 21-year-old. I had just moved to Los Angeles and I was just trying to fit in, try to surround myself with people that I thought were cool. I remember I had a group of friends when I was like 17. They would kind of be super nasty to other people, but because they were super cool, I kind of just kept surrounding myself with them, and I would never do any of the things that they were doing. But after a while, I realized you are who you surround yourself with, and I feel like a lot of times in high school, people get so caught up with looking like the cool crew and having a squad that they lose touch of who they are. You need to surround yourself with people that you share common interests with, that don't try to bring you down and bring others down, and you definitely need to surround yourself with people that don't make fun of others. I definitely would recommend watching the series. I know I will. It comes out March 13th, so let me know in the comments down below if you guys are gonna watch the series. I definitely will be watching, and it would be really cool to kind of watch with you guys and tweet you guys back. Make sure you surround yourself with people that rise you up and not bring you down. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the savage Q&A. I got my coffee, of course. No makeup. Did a guy stand between you and Meredith? By the way, I love you. No, a guy never stood between Meredith and I. That's actually a really random question. But no, a guy never stood between Meredith and I. Are you going to get your own place? If so, where? I do still live at home. I obviously can afford to live on my own. I don't know, the idea of living like completely alone by myself, I don't know. I'm very close to my family. I have freedom. I'm 21. I can do whatever I want. I work really hard. I love seeing my family all the time, and I have a big house, so I have my own space, so I don't really feel like there's a reason for me to leave right now. But eventually, yeah. But the idea of just living completely alone kind of freaks me out. Do you have a crush on a guy? I do. As of right now, I do. Thoughts on KSI versus the Paul brothers? My thoughts are, I don't really know a lot about the situation. I haven't been really keeping up, but my thoughts are KSI, aka JJ, is one of the sweetest, funniest, and most talented guy I've ever met in my life. He makes me laugh just from his laugh. I genuinely love JJ so much. Like, he is just, he's just such a good person, and he never let the fame get to his head, get to his ego or anything. So I can't say enough good things about JJ. And the Paul brothers. Do you currently miss anyone you shouldn't be missing? I don't think so. I mean, sometimes I think about people that like I probably shouldn't be thinking about, that have like done me dirty. I think that just shows that I care. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I mean, it's not like I'm reaching out to them. I just sometimes think about them and I'm like, oh, I hope they're well. And I kind of feel like that shows that you're mature. I feel like if you think about people and you kind of wish people the best, even if they did you dirty, even if they manipulated you or lied to you or used you in any way, if you still want to send that person off with positive vibes and positive thoughts, it shows that you're mature and you are growing as a person. If you're still in that phase where somebody did you dirty and all you do is talk crap about them, you just want bad things to happen to them, I don't know. I don't think that's healthy in any way. So what is your biggest fear? For the longest time, I thought my biggest fear was heights, but I recently went to a theme park and I rode all the big roller coasters multiple times. I put my hands up and they were like big drops. Like, I don't know, I had the time of my life and I realized that like roller coasters are really fun and like I enjoy them. So I feel like I'm not that afraid of heights. I actually think that I'm more afraid of the ocean. The ocean terrifies me because the thought of not knowing what's underneath and the thought of not knowing how deep the ocean is. Like, nobody really knows how deep the ocean is, and there's just so many sea creatures in there that I really don't know about, and waves freak me out. Like, waves really freak me out because they're so intense and they can just swallow you up and spit you out. I'll stick to the pool. Is there someone special in your life right now? I mean, yeah. Yes. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? I mean, I feel like I've already changed it. I would say not being such a yes girl. I used to definitely just be such a people pleaser. I mean, I still am. I still care a lot. I'm a very like loyal, caring person where I just want to make people happy, and I don't like controversy at all. I don't like bad vibes. I try to just keep it nice and friendly. Back in the day, a brisk 3 years ago, I would just be a yes girl. I'd be like, oh my god, yes, okay, because I didn't want to make anybody upset, and I didn't want there to be an argument. And that goes for relationships and friendships, which is terrible. Like, if you feel uncomfortable with something, or if somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, or if you think that something is a bad idea and you get a bad gut feeling, like, say no, you know? And I think I just had to figure that out on my own, and that's just what growing up is. But that'd be the one thing I would change, but I think I did change it. Like, if I feel uncomfortable with something, I will speak up for myself. Are you dating / talking to anyone? If I have a boyfriend in the future, you guys will know about that. I would never keep that from you guys. But when you're in the beginning stages, I've learned my lesson about like exposing stuff. When things are good, let them be good, see how long that lasts, and then you can expose. But I am talking to somebody, and so far so good. Do you believe in marriage? I do believe in marriage. I think getting married is so beautiful. That's definitely one of my goals, is to have a family, be married. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like, no rush. Obviously, God knows who my future husband will be. God knows if I'll have kids. He knows it all. As you guys know, I am religious. I love God. I love being close to God and praying and all that. If you guys follow me on Twitter, then you know I always tweet that God loves you and that you're worth it and stuff like that, just because, you know, sometimes you guys need to be reminded of that. And I feel like a lot of times, my beautiful viewers, it really hurts me to know that you guys are going through some of the things that you guys are going through. And I just want you all to know that I am here for you, and I will start replying to a lot more comments. So, have you ever considered getting back with an ex? Honestly, no. The last guy I dated, I know for a fact we would never get back together, and that's no shade, no tea. That's just facts. Like, we would not. It's just, no. My ex, the first guy I ever dated, still care about him, still love him, but there's no way we would get back together. That's the thing. You can care about somebody, you can still love somebody, you can still wish somebody the best, but you just know it just wouldn't work. I think the biggest thing I've learned last year is like my worth. Learning your worth is so important. So many girls and guys don't know their worth. They just accept what is given to them, and I would do that for the longest time. I mean, I've been single for a very, I mean, not a very, but like a year and a half I've been single for. And obviously now I'm talking to somebody, but like before that, I learned so much about myself just feeling confident in my own skin. Literally, no makeup. Obviously, my best friends are in relationships, or were in relationships while I was single. And instead of being bitter and just feeling like, oh my god, I need a boyfriend because my best friends have boyfriends, instead of feeling like that, I was completely content with being single, with being by myself, with knowing that I don't have a guy. That was okay. Not only did that make me so much stronger, it made me just reflect on who I am, on what I want, on why my last relationship didn't work out. It just made me so much stronger as a person. I feel like I just know my worth so much more, and the things that I would settle for in the beginning of last year, I will never settle for now. A lot of times I feel like us girls justify what guys do because we like them so much, but if we're being mistreated, we're being mistreated, and that's just it. You know, if he's not replying to your text, if you constantly feel like you have to be the one reaching out, if he's putting in no effort, don't justify it. Know that you deserve somebody that's going to put in a lot of effort for you, just as much effort as you're putting in for them. It takes two to tango. It takes two people to be in a healthy, committed relationship, and if you're the one doing all the work, it will not work out. I feel like I had to learn that last year and just really love myself, start to love God a lot more than I did in the previous year. I don't know. I feel a lot more content with myself as a person now. Sorry I'm getting so preachy, but I feel like this is just important to say, because if you're watching this right now and you're single, or you're going through a breakup, or you're going through anything, know that it is okay. Know that it will get better. I know it sounds super corny, but God is planning everything out for for you. And if you're going through a struggle, it's only because you're about to endure something amazing and something so worth it that in order to appreciate it, you kind of have to go through a struggle right now. I hope I answered a lot of y'all's savage questions. I seriously love sitting down and just being so real and raw with y'all. Like, it's probably one of my favorite things to do on this channel. Today's special vacation shout out goes to this person right here. Thank you so much for clicking the bell. If you guys have not done it today, do it. It's fun, it's free, it's lit, it's a good time. All you have to do is click the bell, make sure you guys are subscribed, thumb up this vlog, and comment when you are done. And today's sweet comment of the video goes to this person right here. Thank you for your kind words. I love you guys so much. I read all the comments. Keep them coming. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I love you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much to NBC's Rise. Make sure you guys check out the trailer. It will be linked down below, and watch the series March 13th because it looks absolutely incredible and I will be watching it. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you for all y'all's support, and thank you guys for a million subscribers. I just, oh, thank you. Bye.